2014 Digital Scholarship Colloquium. As the term e-business became synonymous with everyday business, digital scholarship eventually will become synonymous with much of scholarly research in the future. Today, when we use the terms e-research and digital scholarship, we use them to help identify tools and technologies and services that enhance and expand the methodologies that are endemic to traditional or analog scholarship. Today's colloquium and going into tomorrow represents a chance to bring together faculty, librarians, students to discuss the challenges unique to supporting and engaging in this cutting-edge form of scholarship. The theme of the colloquium is pedagogy and practices. As digital scholarship becomes more prevalent, as more tools and as more technologies and techniques become embedded in the research process, it's important that we pass along from faculty to students, and frankly, from students back to their faculty, the knowledge of how to engage with and perform digital scholarship among the next generation of scholars. The processes and practices that we develop today will be incorporated in the education of tomorrow. And this colloquium is going to provide a unique chance for us to learn from each other's experiences how to explore these new horizons. At the Kelvin Smith Library, we have been engaging with digital scholarship services and technologies for quite some time. I hope that you have already had, or if you've not yet had, will have a chance to partake of the opportunity to see our Friedman Center for Digital Scholarship on the first floor. The center, along with our GIS and statistical consulting services that are now part of the center, opened over 8 years ago. And over this time, we've continued to introduce new technologies and modify the design of that space. Next summer, we plan to gut the space and redesign the facility entirely so it can become a space shared by all digital service providers across our campus to enable the space to become highly flexible and support instruction, consultation, and production of digital scholarship. The Friedman Center is also the home of our second-generation institutional repository, Digital Case, which is built upon Fedora Hydra and encompasses other open source technologies such as Omeka, and that we will be unveiling in beta probably shortly after Thanksgiving. At least that's what they tell me. That's what they promise me. So as we look to expand our services at this university, we've been serving as both an innovation hub and as a facilitator to work with other campus providers, including the Baker Nord Center for the Humanities of the College of Arts and Sciences, ThinkBox, which is an engineering makerspace that's part of the College of Engineering, and University Information Technology Services, the University Center for Innovation in Teaching and Education, and other providers across campus so that we can bring our concept of supporting the entire digital scholarship research lifecycle into a reality through a shared vision and coordinated service provision. So a few other notes, things while you are here, especially for those of you who are out of town, and maybe even some of those of you who live here. First, while you're here, I hope that you enjoy what this library has to offer, including our special collections and archives, the reading room of which is down this hallway. And the operations of that special collections and archives are increasingly driving digital scholarship pedagogy agenda for us in the library, which was why we had a special collections colloquium in this very space 2.5 weeks ago. In addition, we hope that you'll have an opportunity to explore some of the rich culture that's in the Cleveland's University Circle area, including our neighbor across the street at the Cleveland Museum of Art. It's free, open to the public, so there's no excuses for not visiting. And I would suggest that since all of you are interested in digital scholarship pedagogy, I would strongly encourage you to visit the museum's Gallery 1, a high-tech gallery space. I will say digital scholarship on steroids, and I guarantee that you will see nothing like it in any other museum in the world. Some acknowledgements. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank our 3 university co-sponsors of this event, the University of Rochester's River Campus Libraries, Vanderbilt University Library, and the Washington University in St. Louis Libraries. Our thanks also to members of the Case Western University community, including Information Technology Services, the College of Arts and Sciences and their Baker Nord Center for the Humanities, as well as corporate sponsors Dell Computers and MCPC for sponsoring the event. We've had some advisory committee members for this event, and I would like to recognize them. Bill Deal. Bill, wave your hand. Bill is sitting way in the back. Professor of History of Religion and Associate Director of the Baker Nord Center and one of our continuous cohorts in crime here. And Tina Ostrick. Is Tina? Okay, Tina is Faculty Support and Academic Technology Leader of the University Information Technology Services. Colloquia such as this don't happen by magic, much as I like to believe that they do. There are numerous people to whom we owe a great debt of gratitude in the planning and execution of the event. Some people who are deserving of particular recognition are the planners of the colloquium, Roger Zender. Roger, wave your hand. The team leader for Digital Learning and Scholarship. Lee Bonds, our Digital Scholarship Librarian for the Humanities. And Amanda Kozura. Amanda, way in the back, did a lot of the planning work with Lee. The administrative team takes care of many of the logistics. Some of them are sitting over there. Gina Midlick, where's Gina? Nothing happens in this library without Gina. Nothing. So, Hannah Levy, sitting over. Angela Sloan, and Mark Whipper is over there as well. So a few housekeeping announcements before we turn this over to our opening keynote. First, your colloquium name badges will give you access to the building without your needing to show your ID again at the door. If you have any questions while you're here, please feel free to ask the library staff. If the library staff could stand up or wave just so people can find you later. They also have silver name tags so that you can find them that way as well. If you're looking for restrooms, they're neatly hidden behind that wall over there. We'll leave breadcrumbs later. Food and drink are allowed everywhere in the library except for the Special Collections reading room. If you're looking for sockets for those laptops and other devices, just look around the floor. You'll probably find them on the floor. There are sockets all over the floor here. Quick access stations have been provided over there. If you would like easy access for checking email, adding to the conversation of our digital bulletin board, the URL of which is on pieces of paper in front of you. Or to tweet about your experience. If you do tweet, please use the hashtag DSCOL14, which is also in your program. A tour of the Friedman Center will be available tomorrow morning at 8:15. You can also drop in casually throughout the day. But if you want to attend the tour, please be at the center by 8:15 tomorrow morning. Please also note that most of the sessions are being recorded. Therefore, we know you all think you have booming voices, but given the space that we're in, if you wish to ask a question or make a comment after one of the presentations, please go to one of the microphones that's on the floor. There's one over there. There's one over here. And before you speak, please give us your name and your institution.